coming straight off of slumps. A crazy motherfucker named Nipsey. I'm turned up cause I grew up in the 60s. I'm feeling like I am the one, nigga. One-way bus catching, blue line train riding west side with the young extras. These old rules came with no questions. Still, burner on my lap, only difference is the wheels. Murder is a fact when you out here in the field. Cause jealous niggas dealing with emotions only bitches feel.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Broadband and I'm back again. Listen, today would have been Nipsey Hussle's 34th birthday. Rest in power to the king. But today doesn't have to be a somber note, because today I'm going to share 10 of my favorite and what I feel are the top 10 Nipsey Hussle songs out of his catalog. He had a great catalog. I was a fan of him. Shit, my dad was a fan of Nipsey Hussle. So in this video, I'm going to share 10 songs along with some honorable mentions to help celebrate the late, great Nipsey Hussle. Alright, let's get into it.
I'm prolific, so gifted. I'm the type that's gon' go get it. No kidding.
Alright, what better way to start off the list than to start off with Victory Lap, the intro track. This song really set the tone for, in my opinion, the best album to release in 2018. Even his first words were, "I'm prolific, so gifted." The song starts off very sparse, but as it grows and it begins to progress and evolve, you hear more instrumentation, making it very cinematic.
That was the sound I was going for the whole album. When I talked to my producers and everything, I'm like, I want it to be cinematic. I want it to be real music over like hard bass and drums and just like real lyrics.
That is why this entry is number 10 on my list.
Damn, I wish my nigga Fast was here. How you died 30-something after banging all them years? Grammy nominated, in the sign of shedding tears, all this money power.
First, Racks in the Middle wasn't even an honorable mention on my list, but I talked to my boy Big Holla, and he was like, nah, you gotta put it on the list. So I was like, all right, it's gonna be an honorable mention. But in the making of this list, the more and more I started to hear this song, the more and more I felt each and every verse. Now, at first, listen, Roddy Ricch grabs you with Racks in the Middle with his hook, that but in each and every verse that Nipsey spits, he paints a different picture and he tells a different story. The second verse is about Fast. The third verse, he's talking about his grandmother, seeing her on the jet, black entrepreneurship, investments. And in the era where the 2-verse song is a rarity nowadays, he has 3 impactful verses that tell a different story and paint a different message. That's why Racks in the Middle is at number 9. By the way, I just saw that it reached 100 million views on YouTube. That's what's up. Keep streaming Racks in the Middle, because as we know, Nip Hussle owned his masters. You dig what I'm saying?
I would hate to see my mama stressed out, nigga. And Black Salmon tell me poke your chest out, nigga. I could die today, I made the set proud, nigga.
Alright, this is going to be the first entry out of 3 on this list from Slauson Boy. And by the way, Slauson Boy was released on his birthday 3 years ago in 2016. In this song, Nipsey details his ability to stay cool under situations of distress, even saying that he would hate to see his mama stress out, never fold and never bend under the pressure. This song is number 8 to me because not only does this beat slap, not only is his message telling you to stay calm under the pressure, but his message is to think through situations without acting irrationally. I will never forget the final lines of the second verse. Police in the front, pistols in the car. When shit hit the fan, you get to find out who you are. Nervous as a bitch with sweat dripping down my palms. To think through it though, you gotta stay calm. I don't stress out, nigga. Poke your chest out, nigga. And as Black Sam would say,
if I die today, I know the set proud, nigga.
Let's get into number 7.
Triple life with a gang enhancement. The judge triple white and he hates your blackness. He slammed the gavel with a racist passion. Got you waiting on appeals, but you're patient.
Alright, for our first entry off of Crenshaw, his classic 2013 mixtape, we got Face the World, alright? Face the World is a track that details that everybody has their own issues. It's just about how you approach and how you deal with them. And that out here in this dog-eat-dog world, it's every man for themselves. And the fact that all you have to offer is your fight. He goes into further depth by saying that judges will oftentimes give more severe sentences to young black males that commit these crimes, saying triple life with a gang enhancement. The judge is triple white and he hates your blackness. He slams the gavel with a racist passion, got you waiting on appeals but your patience passing. And in the second verse he says, look, if you don't die here, you supposed to fly Lears, meaning that if you make it out of the hood, you're supposed to ball and live your best life because so many didn't make it out of that struggle. He even goes deeper and says 365 here is like dog years. No wonder niggas is 20 and they got white hairs. Meaning that their circumstances are so hostile and stressful that the youngsters age like old men. Definitely one of Nipsey Hussle's deepest records. Alright?
I talk shit, but she know it's true. Yeah, early morning off that flight though. We gon' go hard and get right, bro.
Ocean views, small circle, it's a chosen few. Listen, that's gonna be an Instagram caption for the rest of the time. Now this is probably one of Nipsey Hussle's most motivational pieces of music. While he's reflective of his past, he can't believe where he is in the present. With lines like, I don't know about hell, I don't know about heaven. All I know about is right now, and this lifestyle is interesting. Then he says, niggas died and got life around me, I guess I'm just an exception. Meaning that he knows not to take this position that he has in his life for granted. But even towards the end, it becomes kind of like a foreshadowing for his funeral almost, in an eerie kind of way. When I die, put a blue rag around my right, 100,000 in my coffin, that's just light though. Play a Stevie Wonder song and smoke some flight. But Stevie Wonder played Nipsey Hussle's favorite song at his funeral. Definitely an amazing track. That was the intro to Slauson Boy that tells the listener to keep going towards their goals and don't look back. You can only look forward because the marathon straight ahead. Let's get to number 5.
No choice. Young niggas wishing on a star like Rolls Royce. Being honest, killing mamas when we sold work. I made a promise, give me options and I cold turk.
Now I know this was supposed to be a Nipsey Hussle top 10 with all of his actual songs, but I had to include this verse from MMG Self-Made 2. It's the only feature on the list. Rick Ross and Stally have great verses in their own right, but it's Nipsey Hussle who shines the brightest on this song. He starts off the verse by saying, laces in my blue chucks represent my bros first, staring at my rolly bezel as I soul search. Nipsey provides a great chorus, and honestly, it's one of the first songs that made me a fan because I was a fan of MMG, especially in like 2011, 2012, and then when I heard this song, Nipsey smoked this shit. So I had to put this on the list somewhere. It's one of his best verses, easily.
Nigga, fuck it. I came from nothing. Shootouts in public, riding buses, buying Benzes.
Check Me Out is my own personal favorite from Nipsey's catalog. I promise to God, I play this song at least once a week. It features one of my favorite West Coast artists from the 2010s, Dom Kennedy, who lays down the chorus and the quotables. Copy Supreme has a good verse in his own right, and Nipsey just rides the beat, doesn't overdo it, just drops little gems like broke niggas die slow, while the rich get richer. I swear, every time I hear the hook, I'm yelling, new Nipsey Hussle, check me out. You in trouble, check me out. So that is my number 4 song, but if you ask me, listen, it might go a little bit higher, but I really can't fault my top 3, bro. I really can't.
You gotta control it. Reaching my quota. Mixing my soda. Feeling connected to God. Trying to get closer.
Picture Me Rolling is number 3 for me because first off, the beat is crazy. Nipsey is detailing trying to keep his head above water in this environment that he was brought up in the Crenshaw district. With lines like, you might get a stripe, man, but that ain't gonna pay for the strollers. Or telling your daddy he's a soldier, she needs you right now in the moment, not dead on your back pushing roses. Or telling your daddy he's a soldier, she needs you right now in the moment, not dead on your back pushing roses. Lines like this details the struggles and pitfalls that you might fall into when you get involved in the gang life. Interactions with police, gang violence, when in all actuality, all Nipsey wants is a closer connection to God or a higher purpose, or to find a different meaning, or to find another outlet or another way out of this madness. Kent Jams from Overdose provides a beautiful hook. Gotta make it home to my baby, 'cause they say niggas going crazy. I'll let him sing it better than me.
Gotta make it home to my baby, 'cause these days niggas going crazy. Gotta make it home to my baby.
Ava DuVernay also used this song as the outro track to her Netflix docuseries When They See Us, which tells this true story about the Central Park 5 rape case. And if you guys want to know more about what black people actually go through as far as dealing with the police and the justice system in this country, make sure you check out that film. All right, let's move on to number 2.
18, white Lincoln, chrome feet. Black 40 was my pillow every night I go to sleep. Grown niggas treat me like they OG.
The reason why Crenshaw and Slauson is number 2 is Crenshaw and Slauson is Nipsey Hussle. He represents that district to the fullest. He was raised in the Crenshaw district, Hyde Park of LA, and that is ultimately where he took his last breath. But more than that, this tells the story on how he first got his start into the music business, his struggles when encountering the music business, his struggles once he finally made it to the music business. The fact that this song represents him himself putting up his own money, him and Black Sam putting up their own finances.
Brought my grocery bag of cash straight to Black Sam. He matched the nigga. Next day we went to Sam Ash. He bought a Pro Tools and a microphone.
Before he ever had to deal with Epic. Everything about the outro track from Crenshaw and Slauson represents Nipsey. The Crenshaw mixtape, revolutionary at its time, when he used the 1,000 fan theory, which is the theory that if you have 1,000 true fans, they will pay $100 for your product. And he did just that, with Jay-Z even buying 100 copies of his mixtape. This is why his detailed journey and true story is number 2 on my list. All right, now it's time for 6 of the honorable mentions.
Roll me up a back, then I light the stove. Taught her stay calm when the crisis on. Say I die alone, I set my life upon. Hyde Park up. Wrong, but who is you to doubt? Nah, my master plan was bob bound and then moving south. And hopefully one day I'll put this music out. This ain't entertainment. It's 4 niggas on a slave ship. These songs just the spirituals I swam against them waves with. Ended up on shore to their amazement. Now I hope the example I set. Got the key to the city. I got a hold of Shadiddy. Talk to that bitch in Swahili. Tattoo my name in graffiti. Whack out your hood in graffiti. All these jewels that I spit, fools will get chipped. Can't change the game cause it's rules to this shit. When you follow suit, whole crews will get rich. I'm the couple million, that's a fact, nigga. But I am nothing like you fucking rap niggas. I own all the rights to all my raps, nigga.
Alright, those were the honorable mentions. Now let's get to number 1.
Mogul and they know that. Logo on my flow mat. Courtside Chamberlain throwback, match my Rolex. Everywhere I go flex, valet.
Blue Laces 2 has to be my number 1. Reason being is this song is everything that encapsulates Nipsey Hussle. This song will live beyond Nipsey Hussle. It details black entrepreneurship, honesty, sticking to a street code, abiding by your people, doing good by your people. He also details a story that happened in the 3rd verse where one of his homies gets shot at the beach and he's trying to rush him to the hospital.
Yeah, that's another story that really happened at Dockweiler Beach when we was young, teenagers. And it was a big fight, a gang fight that turned into a shootout. And my boy, you know, he got shot up.
It's one of his most introspective and honest tracks. Sometimes the sequels aren't as good as the original. Well, this one was everything the original Blue Laces was off of Marathon and more. Mr. Lee smoked both beats, but it's this one where Nipsey shines the brightest, and Blue Laces 2 is my number 1 Nipsey track. So in closing, happy birthday to the late great Nipsey Hussle. He is gone but never forgotten. I hope everyone enjoyed his message and his music as much as I did over the years. And if you notice, I put 20 different tracks in this, so make sure you watch this shit 3 times, you know what I'm saying? 20 plus 20 plus 20. We all know what that means.
Man, 20 plus 20 plus 20. They know what that means, man. That's for my bro.
In short, thank you and rest in power to the king. Ermias Askedome, aka Nip Hussle the Great. And as always,
the marathon continues.
Real big, real big. I know one day I would do it real big. Real shit, real shit.
Did you ever get down where it was like, man, this ain't gonna work? Or, you know?
That's why I call my thing the marathon, because I'm not gonna lie and portray this ultimate poise like I've had it figured out. No, I just didn't quit. That's the only distinguishing quality from me and probably whoever else going through this or went through this or is gonna go through this, is that I ain't quit. I went through every emotion.